Yeah, listen, the only reason that Merab is able to outstrike Sean O'Malley is because there's that threat of the wrestling and in a constant level. Merab's got a real weird striking style. You know, it's almost like he's hammer fisting and chopping or whatever with his arms and the way he does it. But listen, it works for him because everybody is so absolutely scared of his wrestling dominance. Now, he's Georgian, which makes me believe he probably has some judo for sure, right? And he also probably has some Greco and or freestyle or both wrestling. And he's just absolutely incredible at it. Oh, by the way, about the injury, I'm hearing a couple things. I'm hearing that was an old picture. I don't know whether he got injured in the mountains, like you said, listener, or whatever. But what I do know is he's claimed that he changed his whole life. You know, no more gaming, no more marijuana, no more this, no more that. After his loss to Merab, I personally hope that's the case and that he comes in like a physical specimen, because if he does not, he's gonna have a real tough time with Merab. I mean, we all saw the first fight. All I hope he does more than anything, I don't care if he loses in the first round. I want him to let his legs and hands go. I want him to try. I don't see Merab. Well, I guess, Merab did outstrike him in the first fight, but he outstruck him because of the constant fear of the wrestling being involved. But, at the end of the day, styles make fights, right? And for O'Malley, Merab's a really tall order. But that's this game. It goes back and forth, right? Leon Edwards does in Kamaru Usman, and then Bilal Muhammad does in Leon Edwards. And it has long been grappler, striker. Why? Because once the champion's on top, his vulnerabilities are to that other style, right? Like, so, who knows what's going to happen? I would love for O'Malley to get a sharpshooter knockout with one of his front kicks, followed by a right hand, left hook, or whatever. And then we have to do a third one, which would make it even better. But I don't see that happening. Honestly, it's more likely that we get some form of lay and pray out of Merab. He takes Sean down and negates him doing anything. They say O'Malley's got pretty good jiu-jitsu off his back. But, at this point in MMA, jiu-jitsu submissions from the back rarely work, right? People are too versed in what's going on. When that was the case in MMA, it was guys who really didn't know jiu-jitsu. Chuck Liddell getting subbed by Jeremy Horn, didn't even know what he was doing, he said afterwards. Arm bars and triangles and stuff like that don't work anymore because you're so sweaty, there's no gi, you slip right out of it. But either way, man, let's hope that it's all that we hope it is, and that O'Malley comes in uninjured and we get a treat again. Everybody, read my book, Warrior of the